Good day, and welcome to X News Today. I'm Stephanie Anamu, bringing you the top story on Nigeria, where the Nigerian Bar Association, NBA, has strongly condemned the Senate's recent decision to reject a key amendment that would have mandated real-time electronic transmission of polling unit results, calling on the National Assembly to urgently reverse course and enact clearer statutory provisions for electoral transparency. In a resolution adopted at its National Executive Council (NEC) meeting held in Maiduguri, Borno State, on February 5, 2026, the NBA backed a report presented by its president, Mazi Afam Osigwe, San. The association expressed deep concern over the Senate's February 4 rejection of proposed changes to Clause 60, Subsection 3 of the Electoral Act, Amendment, Bill 2026. The rejected clause would have required INEC presiding officers to electronically transmit polling unit results in real time to the INEC Result Viewing IREV portal immediately after Form EC8A, the official result sheet, was signed, stamped, and countersigned by party agents. Instead, the Senate voted to retain the existing discretionary language from the 2022 Electoral Act, which states that presiding officers shall transfer the results in a manner as prescribed by the Commission. INEC described this wording as ambiguous, arguing it weakens the legal foundation for transparent, real-time result transmission and leaves room for manipulation, ambiguity, and post-election disputes. The National Assembly must urgently revisit and pass the proposed amendment to Clause 60, Subsection 3 to expressly mandate electronic transmission of results from polling units, the resolution stated. Clear statutory compulsion, rather than discretionary phrasing, is essential to guaranteeing electoral transparency, protecting the integrity of votes cast, and restoring public confidence in Nigeria's electoral process. The NBA emphasized that credible elections remain the bedrock of constitutional democracy and warned that resistance to enforceable electronic transmission provisions undermines democratic accountability. The body stressed that technology-backed transparency is no longer optional in a modern democracy and urged Nigeria to align its electoral framework with global best practices. The NEC called on lawmakers to demonstrate legislative responsibility and statesmanship by supporting the amendment and reaffirmed the NBA's ongoing commitment to advocacy for transparent electoral laws that reflect the true will of the people. The Senate's decision has sparked widespread backlash, with civil society groups, opposition figures, and commentators accusing the upper chamber of paving the way for potential manipulation ahead of the 2027 general elections. Some Senate defenders, including minority voices, have argued that electronic transmission was not outright rejected, but left to INEC's guidelines, a position the NBA and critics dismiss as insufficient to guarantee public verifiability. Public reaction on social media platforms has been polarized, with many users praising the NBA's stance as a defense of democratic integrity, while others question the practicality of mandatory real-time uploads in areas with poor network coverage. The amendment process remains ongoing, as the bill awaits harmonization between the Senate and House of Representatives versions, the latter reportedly favoring stricter mandatory transmission rules. As Nigeria approaches another major electoral cycle, the NBA's intervention adds significant legal and professional weight to growing calls for stronger safeguards against electoral irregularities. The association vowed sustained engagement to ensure electoral laws prioritize transparency and public trust. That's it for now on X News Today. Stay tuned for more updates. And thank you for watching.